Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Abigail, and I make videos about special needs, health issues, and feeding tubes. So, it is Wednesday night. It's kind of late here, which is why I'm not talking super loud. I got my pump going. It's over here. And I'm in bed pretty much for the night. Sometimes I get out of bed if I need to do something, but I think for the most part I'm in bed for the night. Now, some people might be wondering, why don't I have a bedtime? I haven't gotten asked this, but I feel like it's something that people wonder because I do stay up late a lot. And there's actually a couple of reasons why I don't have a bedtime. Number one, you might not know this if you're new, but I'm actually almost 24. I'll be turning 24 next month. And a rule that we have in our house that when you're an adult, you don't have to have a specific bedtime, but also after the time that everybody else is asleep, you do have to be quiet so everybody else can sleep. So that's one reason why I can stay up late. And another reason is because of my health issues. I never know how I'm going to feel. I mean, I might lay down for so many hours and end up feeling nauseous, or I might be having stomach pain or things like that. So it's really hard to have a specific time that's okay, I'm gonna go to bed at this certain time, because like I've said, I might be having bad stomach pain at the moment, or I might be feeling nauseous, or another thing is, before I go to bed, I have this whole routine of I got to flush my tube before I go to bed. I got to put the bag up here with the formula that I need until the morning. I got to turn it all on, set it up. I put it on the charger. It's this whole setup, so that could be some reasons why I stay up late. I deal with a lot of stuff with my health that can cause me to stay up late. Thankfully, now that I'm on the feeding tube, I don't deal with nausea as often, but sometimes if I am I have this bad habit of moving in my sleep, so if I move a certain way in my sleep and don't realize it, I may wake up nauseous. Sometimes, or a lot of times, I am nauseous in the morning, just right after I wake up, because something is going into my intestines all night long, because I'm on a constant feed. And so sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I'm a little bit nauseous, but it goes away shortly after I get up. So had a major backfire the other day. Well, not major, just a little bit, but kind of a funny backfire. I don't remember if I shared this, but it was still funny. So I'm graduated, but I have these workbooks that I work in. Just I like to work on my reading, because I do have developmental delays. And so I like to work on my reading. And I had finished the first book. Well, yeah, see, how did it go? I'd completely finished the first book, and I went on to the second book. But the problem was that after I finished the book, I forgot to take the test on the book. Because it's like you do the whole book and then you're supposed to do the test without the books because you're supposed to do it by what you remember. And anyways, I got to do basically what's called like a book test, which is normally you'd have to do the test without the book, without having the answers. But because I had already finished that book and was already working on a different book, I was learning about something completely different than the other book. And so I did a open book test is what it's called. So I did get to look up the answers, but that was because I was already learning about something else. So it was a little bit of a backfire, but it was also kind of funny looking back on it. So I'm in a new book now in social studies, and as the grades go up, it gets harder. Which in social studies, not only are the words harder, but also the stories get longer. So you also have to really concentrate of what it's actually saying, because it will word it differently, word the story a little different, and things like that. So it's definitely getting harder, but I've really enjoyed having something to do during the summer. And then my little brother has been doing math, the same kind of paces, but in math. And anyways, I'm not sure how much longer he'll be doing those paces because he starts school back in another week or so. So he doesn't have too much longer until school, but I've been enjoying doing those. They're really fun, and it gives me something to do and something else to think about. I'm supposed to go in September to see someone, it's a nutritionist, but specifically for feeding tubes. So most of the time people are nutritionists. They tell you what to eat that's healthy for your body and things like that. But this one, because I don't really eat by mouth that much, I can only have candy, certain kinds of candy and ice cream and things like that. I can't have real food. And so this nutritionist is going to talk to us about what's healthy for my body, probably a weight goal, if there's any changes we need to make on the speed of my formula, or if I need more formula or anything like that. Because the thing is that I do have a weight goal, but when the weight goal was set, it was set by someone that I think it was just okay, if you're at least this much, we wouldn't be worried. But we would kind of like to know, is that still a good weight goal for me, or do I need a different weight goal? So that's, I don't remember what date that is. It's in September. I think it's either right before or right after my birthday. I don't remember. Anyways, I have that coming up. Tonight I've had quite a bit of stomach pain. I did have a mix from Brahms, and I ate most of it. I probably ate maybe about half of it or so, and it really made my stomach hurt. I did vent, but it still kind of hurts sometimes. When that happens, I got to vent and then wait a little bit and then vent again. I don't technically have to vent unless I feel nauseous, which I don't feel nauseous right now. I just feel like really sore. But anyways, had good service tonight. Good Bible study. I did my hair differently tonight. It was like 2 braids, and then I put them up in like buns because it's really hot here, and I normally like to do like 1 big bun for church, but I really wanted to do something a little bit different, and it made my hair like super curly. The only thing about the hairstyle that I did is that because I braided it and then I put it up in like 2 buns, it was like a little bit tight, and I did put a lot of like ponytail holders in it, but like whenever I took it down not that long ago to like get ready for bed, it has like a lot of curls in it, so it's like really pretty. But anyways, yeah. I will let y'all know how the nutritionist goes when it gets closer. There will be an update on that. It's just not time for it yet. Anyways, I thought about doing a Q&A soon. I don't like to do them too often because I don't want to be too repetitive. But after I get like so many subscribers, I like to do another Q&A. So if you have any questions for that, leave them down in the comments down below. Normally, whenever I post a video, I share it on my community tab. So you can post your comments on my community tab if you would like, so I can find your comments. If you have a topic that you would like me to talk about, let me know. And I will see y'all next time. Bye, everyone.